Hey y'all, Sarah Ulmer here for the Y'all Politics Weekly Wrap Up. This week, Governor Tate Reeves announced that he would be extending the state of emergency in Mississippi that was set to expire on August 15th for an additional 30 days. He said the extension comes as a response to helping healthcare providers and hospitals who are currently on the front lines of battling the pandemic with ICU beds filling up. Mississippi saw the record high in one-day only cases this week at over 3,000 in one day that were reported in the state. You can read more about COVID-19, what the state is doing to combat it, where you can get vaccinated, and more on our website at y'allpolitics.com. The Mississippi legislature is set to hold some hearings regarding income taxes. Last year, Speaker of the House Philip Gunn proposed a piece of legislation that would have eliminated income taxes in Mississippi. However, it did not make it all the way through, and they're looking at other ways to get something like that passed in Mississippi. The Peer Legislative Committee has released a look at telework services in Mississippi. A lot of people went virtual during the COVID-19 pandemic, and they're looking at different ways that could be implemented in state agencies for further use when it's appropriate and when it's not. We sat down with State Auditor Shad White to talk a little bit about fraud reports in Mississippi that they've put out over the last few weeks, as well as how his office is continuing to monitor federal dollars that have come down during the COVID-19 pandemic and what is expected to come down with a multi-trillion-dollar bill that was passed in Congress just this week on infrastructure. You can see that interview on our website on Facebook or on Twitter. And the first legislative scorecard by the Mississippi Police Chiefs Association has been released. This scorecard will show you where legislators fell on supporting police in the state in the last legislative session. You can find out more information about us and what we're covering on our website at y'allpolitics.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for faster updates on what's happening in Mississippi news. Thanks for tuning in with us today. I'm Sarah Ulmer.